You'd think I would realize that my mic was muted. Completely fucking forgot about this shit. Um, but no. Hopefully everyone on this wonderful Friday evening, you guys on this feral slash freedom Friday. We're gonna talk about the JFK files and stuff like that, and how they're being ignored. These recent releases of the JFK files by the mainstream media, or the legacy media, as we like to call it, because that's all they're interested in, is spreading lies and propaganda and bullshit. 95% of the time, you feel me? And then there's like there's a few good people in there that actually do their work right, and will try to release the right things, and then just gets canceled or scrubbed, etc. Um, but so we'll go and hop into that. I'm having a pretty good day though. It's a nice day to be alive. I'm grateful to have, a variety and abundance of food. It's a huge fucking begifting many people overlook. So like count your begiftings, you guys, and count how many beautiful like positives and gifts you have. Many people take in America, I would say, and like just in first world countries in general, even second world countries, like having a variety of food is a huge fucking gifting to have. Like, I'm very fortunate because I'm like starting to understand how to bake stuff more and more now. You feel me? It's quality, uh, but and I'm also like more health conscious, so I'm aware of all the things that are going to make me feel like absolute dog shit. And the more spiritually enlightened I get, the worse it is too, because my body suffers and I can feel it more. And just after detoxing for so long, right? Like your body kind of catches on to these things, right? There's a lot of things you should really avoid in general, or like only have it once in a blue moon. You feel me? I wouldn't recommend having it all in some of the things, but yeah. Anyway, so nonetheless, so very happy to be alive and have all the food I get to have currently instead of just noodles and deli meat, which I'm grateful just to have that in general. Highly suggest you guys just try doing stuff like that for a week, just to like be grateful to have meals. It really is a very enriching process, where you can just eat noodles or rice like they do in stoic practices, or like religious slash spiritual practices during fasting periods. Really, really good stuff. Does a lot of health benefits for your body. You might feel like shit at first, but like once you push through the initial wave, you feel a lot better. Trust me. Like it kills anxiety and a whole bunch of shit. But so basically, there's the troves of JFK files that were released on the anniversary of his assassination, which I think, I don't know, it's kind of fucked up we have an anniversary of a man's assassination. Um, but nonetheless, though, like something definitely to pay attention to is what they're not covering in the legacy media, you guys. Um, it's just not being talked about at all, what's in these files and what's been released by the current administration. You feel me? Despite everything going on with JFK, or with Epstein, right? Which, I mean, we can make a lot of solid evidential conclusions based on what we've seen so far. But there's also correlations between the two different files and the things implemented in them. One of them being potential ties to Israeli intelligence being involved with the assassination of JFK. And the recent files being released kind of state a lot of interesting things about connections between the CIA and our government intel agencies being involved with Israeli intelligence, not necessarily just maybe for something in our country, but like helping us in foreign affairs and assassination attempts. So we're gonna look at a redacted news segment they dropped earlier today. So we'll go and now see what these JFK files have to talk or have revealed to us here. JFK. Nope. I guess it probably helped if I switched my damn audio, wouldn't it, you guys? All right.
Epstein-related files and information that have dropped. The mainstream media is oddly silent on this. Our next guest is not. He's just written a new piece going through them entitled, "Why is the Establishment Ignoring the Recently Declassified JFK Files?" Documents released this year expose how CIA spy master James Angleton concealed Lee Harvey Oswald's movement hid a secret Israeli liaison and lied to Congress, while the U.S. government spent decades redacting his ties to Israel. Maybe that word Israel is one of the reasons why.
We must protect the motherland of Israel. For if America did not have an Israel, she would make an Israel. In the words of Joe Biden. Fuck that nigga. Fucking crooked ass politician, man. That was when he was in the Senate, by the way, just so you guys are aware. He had a whole speech about that. Oh, it was so funny.
They're ignoring it. Harrison Berger is a correspondent for the American Conservative and it does some great work on this. And it's a great question, Harrison. Why do you think people are ignoring this story? Welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks so much for having me back. I mean, one thing is clear, and you mentioned it in the preface there. The U.S. government, the establishment media, the U.S. deep state, as well as Israeli-funded censorship outlets, do not want Americans putting the words Israel and JFK assassination in the same sentence. So much so that...
It was the same with Epstein, too, you guys, until, Bibi Netanyahu dropped the bomb saying that it was Ehud Barak that was, you know, involved with Epstein. Ehud Barak was involved with Epstein. It's like, so you spent all this time calling people that said that Epstein was involved with Israeli intelligence a, you know, anti-Jewish piece of shit. Well, now you're gonna drop it? Okay, man. Anti-Semitist Bibi Netanyahu, you guys. But we'll continue though. Just funny. They don't want you to do this now, but now that Netanyahu's let the bag out a little bit about that, they can't you know, they can't bring it up anymore, arguably.
The United States government has redacted and kept redacted for...
Or lie about it, really.
You know, more than 60 years at this point. We now have released it thanks to the efforts of the Trump administration back in February. They've redacted dozens of references to Israel in, for instance, the testimony of the CIA chief of counterintelligence, James Angleton, the testimony that he gave to the House Assassination Committee.
I find it funny. His name's he was the chief of counterintelligence, right? Just saying, counterintuitive. Like, he's countering people's intelligence. The irony of some of these titles and positions, as well as some of these agencies, you guys. Like, if you study etymology, it's really, really ironic when you look at acronyms and, like, the names they come out with for some of these agencies. And some people's names will reveal a lot of things about them as well, too. Now, mind you, people can be good or bad, just like any word can be good or bad. It's about how you use it, right? But like etymology reveals a lot of things about people, especially like if you add it with the person's like general actions and how they are as a person generally, or like their personality.
And so there's a lot that's been revealed about Israel's potential role or foreknowledge in the assassination from these documents. You're right to point out that the establishment media has completely ignored them too. When these files came out in March or February was when they first came out, establishment outlets like the New York Times on their daily podcasts, but also ABC and CBS News said that, well, there's nothing here. It's a big nothing burger is what they called it. They said anyone who suggests that these new files reveal any evidence of a CIA conspiracy is themselves a crazy lunatic conspiracy.
Yet they won't address the elephant in the room of, you know, JFK's assassination round. We'll go and play it for you guys here. We'll look it up. We'll go into YouTube because I know I have this bitch in here. All right, so we'll go ahead and do this for you guys. So this is basically him in the motorcade. We will move this over for you because you guys can't really see it with my fucking camera being here, right? It's going to be difficult, I guess. Okay. And Jimmy's like, so much for the idea. We're gonna go and do this one instead. All right, so unlock that. Maybe okay. Look here, mother. Oh, I already fucking had it locked. I'm just being dense. All right, so this is, you know, obviously the motorcade and stuff like that, right? So keep in mind, you guys, this will be the second or third time we've talked about this on this channel. If you guys want to hear more about like my thoughts and the evidence I have brought forward in terms of explaining the JFK files that are released and why they haven't released them, redacted them, etc., and who's all been involved in it, we do have videos on our page. If you guys want to look at quality stuff, I highly would recommend it in all honesty. But so basically you sit here and, you know, have this whole JFK files being released and these big news networks, part of the legacy media, as I like to call it, which you guys pay attention to our new video we're going to come out with here, or new videos we're going to come out with here soon. We'll talk more about the interesting origins of some of them and like these big publishers, etc., like Time Magazine, and their connections to corrupt places and previous presidents, etc. But nonetheless, though, like the legacy media won't even simply address the whole scene here of what happened in the limo or like in the vehicle or the car that JFK was assassinated in, right? So again, this is the motorcade. JFK's on the closest side to us here on the left, right next to my camera, right? And then Jackie's over on the right side in pink, you know. And then where Jackie is, so to the back right side of our screen here, right? Or just behind Jackie towards the right, like go diagonal angle. That's where the book depository is, right? So keep that in mind while we watch this, you guys, okay? Watch where JFK sits there and goes to. Like, I might have to go get another video for you guys, but I've seen this in, like, good quality. It's not hard to tell, but watch what happens and keep in mind that, you know, the book depository's on the back left side of the car, like the back left side. So it's southwest of where JFK is. There, he's going past sign. He gets shot right in the fucking throat. And then watch the second one. Watch his head. Watch his head. Where'd that bullet come from, you guys? Where did that bullet come from? Did it come from the book depository? Yeah, I really think basic physics says that it did. Obviously, the magic bullet theory is just so good. Like there's only one bullet that whole time. Yeah, totally. No, that came from the fucking front left side, the exact opposite direction of where the book knoll was, right? So in terms of basic physics and how basic guns work, you guys, and when they hit things, where does somebody's body generally go when they're struck with a bullet? It goes the direction that the bullet was going, right? Especially a high-powered rifle or like a marksman rifle, you know. Yeah, your head's going to go with the bullet. That's inertia, like basic physics, right? He was hit here here, and he went that way. He went that way, not that way, which he would have if Lee Harvey Oswald actually shot him. Just saying. Like, you could say whatever you want about the first shot, you feel me, and like being shot through the throat. So I mean, either way though, dude, like, I don't know. You'd have to look at the forensics of it, and I've seen records that basically show that the X-rays and stuff like that were fabricated. These are like experts talked about them being fabricated. But ever since I looked that up, ironically enough, all that's been deleted. Ironically enough, but professionals talked about that. People that, you know, do X-rays and stuff like that for a living. etc. Like they wouldn't let anybody but CIA members handle that. Like, oh, well, we'll handle the autopsy. It's like, what the local medical professionals do it. Just saying. Or a actual medical professional, not somebody from the CIA. But yeah. So we'll go and get back into the video though. But I really wanted to like address that point to you guys, right? That's something that the mainstream media will not touch or address. They say, oh, it's the one bullet theory, which is such bullshit that's inside our textbooks. It's literal fucking propaganda, dude. Like it really fucking is. But like that's a huge thing that the legacy media or the mainstream media will not touch, you guys. They will not touch it. Because if anybody's seen the actual footage and like reviews it and thinks about it logically, or you just have basic knowledge of how guns work and or like experience with them or physics, you would understand that what they've been telling you guys inside history books is absolute dog shit.
Conspiracy theorists. That's.
But we'll go and get back into it. So then, like I said, like this guy's saying, they'll call you conspiracy theorists if you point that out. By the way, even though you're using logic, science, and reasoning, just physics.
The label that they put on people like Oliver Stone, Jim DiEugenio, and Jefferson Morley, who are journalists and academics and filmmakers and people who have been looking through the archives for decades. So that was their instant and reflexive reaction, just to dismiss them. It was predictable. I would say that what's surprising and what surprised me most is that the anniversary just happened. I think it was 4 or 5 days ago, maybe 6, with completely no notice at all. Nobody paid any attention to it, not even the New York Times. There wasn't even a write-up about it, which was fascinating because just this year we had, tens of thousands, over 60,000, in fact, documents related to the JFK assassination that were released, again, with no notice at all. It's hard to think that's not intentional.
Of course, and I know. I've been a fan of history, but certainly the story. Not a fan of the story, but I've just been fascinated by it since childhood. And it seems like every year on the anniversary of his assassination, there's documentaries. There's always new reporting. There's always talk about it. There's experts all over television, and here you literally have documents to talk about and report on, not just retreading the same old stuff. Specifically, your article argues that the CIA counterintelligence head, James Angleton, maintain a secret surveillance file on Lee Harvey Oswald for years before the assassination. And what does that, to me, that's a huge piece of the story. What does that suggest about how the CIA viewed Oswald ahead of time as a suspect, a target, a patsy, or something else? What do you make of that?
Let me start with this. We don't definitively know which people, and I say people on purpose, pulled the trigger when it comes to those events in Dallas, and the assassination of the president.
I'm telling you guys that again, I'm fairly certain that Lee Harvey Oswald did not shoot. Like just based on what I've seen in video evidence of the assassination, right? It doesn't seem very likely. Like the throat shot, you could argue might have been, but I'd have to look at the X-rays again, which I haven't looked at in fucking years. You feel me? But yeah, like he's more than likely just a fucking patsy. Like didn't really have much to do with it. Nothing like that. There's plenty of documentaries out there that have expressed this with very vivid detail and like science and evidence behind it as well too. But it gets discredited obviously by the legacy media because then it would make the CIA look bad. Shocker there.
That being said, we know who worked very hard to cover it up, and one of the main people was James Angleton, the CIA's chief of counterintelligence at the time. As you just mentioned,
it's conflict of interest.
He maintained this, what's called a 201 file, which is a surveillance file on Lee Harvey Oswald, starting in 1959. That was revealed actually a couple years back from...
Oh yeah. Let's also, before I forget, you guys, let's talk about the fact of the matter that there were files that were tossed into a fire, mind you, that were recovered taught like to James Jesus Angleton, essentially saying that Lancer, which was JFK's code name, right, was non-conductive, or like some negotiation or like talks with JFK that the CIA were having were non-conductive, and that like it's time for wet works, which is essentially terms for assassination. You got like, I don't know. You guys can look into that stuff. They've talked about it on Ancient Aliens, and like JFK, wanting to help expose the things on UFOs and stuff like that. And then I'm trying to think what else. Brain. I can't remember the name of the fucking YouTube channel, but there's definitely some hella like key evidence to show that the CIA was involved with his assassination. And James Jesus Angleton played a fairly active part in it, you could argue, for sure.
Records that were originally ordered unsealed by the first Trump administration. It was disclosed in Jefferson Morley's book, The Ghost, about James Angleton. So we knew that already. What's new is that, and what was revealed just this year, thanks to the Trump administration's latest disclosures, is that the deputy that James Angleton assigned to monitor Lee Harvey Oswald, the prime suspect in the Kennedy assassination, was a major Zionist figure named Reuben Efron.
Whitney Webb has also talked about this dude too, by the way, in her books and in many interviews. Highly suggest you guys look at One Nation Under Blackmail, volumes 1 and 2. I'm only like, I think, a quarter of the way through the book. I still need to finish listening to the audiobook, in all honesty. But it's got a lot of interesting stuff to tell you guys about the merging of like the crime syndicates back in the days of the 1920s with like U.S. intelligence.
What we also learned, thanks to these documents, was that we have now access to over 100 pages of James Angleton's testimony that he gave to the House Assassination Committee in 1975. And from those documents, we learned that he also maintained a secret assassination program called Operation Mongoose, which was originally directed at Fidel Castro's Cuba. But we now know, thanks to these disclosures, he was using an Israeli Mossad agent. He doesn't provide a name for the agent. He just says it's an Israeli man in his testimony to the House. But he was using an Israeli Mossad agent to run his secret assassination program that involved at least one country, Cuba. We don't know where else it was deployed, possibly, with the Kennedy assassination. But it was such an important operation, and he kept it so close to his chest that he even concealed this secret assassination program that he hired an Israeli to run from his own intelligence director. He also didn't disclose it to Richard Helms either. So it's not clear who else knew about this, even within the CIA at the time. James Angleton, I should mention, is someone who was described by, the former Mossad director as the biggest Zionist of the lot. He has two, not one, but two memorials in Israel.
So, isn't that quite a big conflict of interest, right? You have a former Israeli prime minister saying that a former CIA executive is the biggest Zionist of the lot, and they have two memorials there for him. I would say that he was fairly involved with Israel, in all honesty, like one way or another. I don't fuck with James Jesus Angleton, just saying, but either way, nonetheless, though, you have to admit he was fairly involved with Israel, you could argue.
Yeah,
That were,
he's widely praised. Yeah, they've got like freaking memorials to him inside. He was the best friend to Israel that we've ever had. I think is how the saying goes for Angleton. Been having a secret Israeli liaison, calling him an Israeli man, but we know he's a Mossad agent, literally carrying out assassinations and surveillance. It speaks to these sort of broader Cold War operations that were unfolding at the time. And maybe this is why so much of this is being redacted, because I guess they don't think the American people could stomach learning that Israel was involved in the assassination of JFK.
And the reason why, again, that they're saying this, you guys, is because James Jesus Angleton had ties with Zephyrin, which was all involved with assassination stuff in Cuba, like Fidel Castro. You feel me? Like, as the Mossad agent involved with CIA executive for assassination plots, arguably in Cuba, or like assassination in Cuba. Like, it's kind of hard to deny that there's a collaboration between Mossad and the CIA. You feel me? Or like involvement with the two. After hearing that, for sure.
I mean, I don't know. That's the question. I think that there's a lot that's revealed by the fact that they've, again, redacted the word Israel for, over 60 years now. I think that what they choose to hide from the American public itself tells its own story. It reveals exactly what they don't want us to know. Why they don't want us to know it, the same could be asked about the Epstein files. This is a case where the Trump administration could tomorrow, and I guess that they did sign into law a bill that will do this. They could release all the files. They have them. Instead, they're taking their sweet time with them. And it's burning political capital to do so. Just like it, burned the political capital of every presidential administration, including Trump's, who promised from his first administration that he would release these JFK files. And, not until 2025 are they being released. Disclosure is a good thing for any administration. And all of this secrecy, it's not good. The public can see it, and they want transparency.
Did you know that the U.S. life expectancy peaked at 78? Thousand newly leaked or released emails that I don't know that it was covered anywhere else. You guys got your hands on like 20,000 of them, I believe, at the American Conservative. And what do these emails show? And again, you talk about this like drip feed. We get this like a tranche of documents, a few emails, and we have to sort of go through them. What did you guys find in this tranche of 20,000?
So, to the question of who has access to them, Bloomberg actually had access to these emails for many months and did some reporting on them. They reported a bit on his relationship with J.P. Morgan using these emails, but they didn't go into the emails to the extent that we have, or that now Dropside News, who also has access to the same email set, is going through them. This is Jeffrey Epstein's Yahoo email account. It was made available by this website called Distributed Denial of Secrets, which is very similar to WikiLeaks. They do exactly the same work that WikiLeaks did 10 years ago, posting large archives like of Ehud Barak's emails, for instance, or now of Jeffrey Epstein's onto the internet. And one of the things that's revealed in these emails, and Dropsite has really done most of the reporting on it as well, is Epstein's connections to the Israeli government, but also his key role as an Israel lobbyist. One of the things that I personally found just fascinating was his obsession almost with how Israel was portrayed in American media, but also at the highest levels of elite power. There's a key exchange in there between Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell about a Davos conference. A Davos attendee is complaining to them about all the anti-Semitism at the conference. There was a book talk from a pro-Palestinian speaker. And as a result, they're trying to get Epstein to call the owner and publisher, the Canadian billionaire, the Canadian American billionaire publisher of U.S. News and World Report, Mort Zuckerman, who's like Jeffrey Epstein and like Jeffrey Epstein's closest associate, Les Wexner, a major Israel lobbyist and a major Israel loyalist, fanatically so, to basically censor the conference. It's just, there's a lot of interesting things like that. The main purpose of our article, though, was to explore Jeffrey Epstein's connections to the U.S. security state and deep state. Basically to explain how Jeffrey Epstein was essentially a client like any other wealthy billionaire oligarch in the United States, who could basically use the services of former and current law enforcement and security state personnel who have special skills, especially with surveillance. And he used that, of course, to target some of his victims in the lead up to his 2006 and 2007 charges and plea agreement. And so those are just some of the interesting things that have come out of the emails, his connections to the Israeli government, his role as an Israel lobbyist.
Oh, there's also like the fact of the matter that Epstein had a connection with a Rockefeller. Was a It's something with an A. It's not Arnett, but Arietta Rockefeller or Ariette Rockefeller, basically, who like happened to run a substantially large bank. You feel me? And they're pretty well associated with each other. And she lied about it before. The bank lied about her association with Epstein, even though that like she was asking for advice on things, and they like Ehud Barak, the former Israeli prime minister, was interested in doing wifely things with her, aka like fucking her. And Ehud wanted that to be set up, you feel me? But those emails that were leaked and stuff like that actually talk about that if you guys want to learn more about that stuff.
But also the ways in which he was able to harness the power of the American security state and the relationships that he had with foreign intelligence agencies. To put it simply, he was not just some guy, as some people are strangely trying to make him out to be.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I love that smokescreen. He was just some guy. He was just like a teacher. Just, he's got.
He was just a teacher, who didn't hold any degrees in math at all. He just got a job at a prestigious fucking school teaching math without, the valid credentials. Which, ironically enough, the person who pointed that was the son of a judge who had former OSS ties. Just say it. It's really, really just some guy,
Many billions of dollars and an island and multiple private jets. He's just a guy. Your article, though, stops short of like alleging sort of direct collusion between like the remaining sort of active intelligence law enforcement agencies and Epstein. What would you be looking for? What kind of additional evidence or documentation would you need, if it exists, to support this idea that current officials were compromised or complicit and tied to that?
The goods on he operated from, sexually assaulted.
They're done talking about JFK, so we shall be done. If you guys want to see more about the stuff with Epstein and everything like that, check out Redacted News with Clayton and Natalie Morris. You can check it out. Pretty sure they have an X profile. Obviously on Rumble, if you guys want to complete 1,000,000% real, raw, and uncensored. They're one of my go-to news sources, and they are very unbiased. You feel me? They try to look at things. Well, I should say Clayton tries to look at things with a glass half full. Natalie's kind of like, I don't know. She's just like, I'll believe things when I see it, and a little pessimistic at times, but like she's mostly like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it, but like until they can prove it otherwise, I'm just going to, assume it's bad things. Generally, you feel me? Unless like it's been proven otherwise. But like Clayton's glass half full, and she's calls shit out. Like they don't care. They're a very good couple, or like power couple for sure. So if you guys want to check out their, like I said, the Rumble page, they do have a YouTube too, although you guys will not get as much stuff as you do on Rumble, unfortunately. So check it out. They do have a free newsletter if you guys do want to sign up for it. They should have a link either in their YouTube video or the redacted video, one of the two. But so, anyways, what do you guys think about this? Do you think they're redacting all the stuff about Israel and JFK's assassination to cover up Israel's involvement in the assassination of JFK? You know, because if you know Israel is implemented, then people really aren't going to want to support Israel even more than they already don't. Pretty sure Americans are fed up with Israel at this point. Because if you have old fucking, like, you know, Vietnam vets and these other people that are senior citizens in bars, like, were, oh, well, Israel's the homeland. We must protect the homeland. We must help save Israel. Now they're even like, wait a second, like, what's going on with this, man? There's way too much involvement with this. This don't seem right. Maybe we were wrong. Maybe Israel is shitty and we shouldn't fuck with them. And there's some that are like, fuck that place. They're a bunch of commie bastards. Israel is fucking gay. They're hetero as fuck, as people would say in 2025 for things that aren't cool. But so that says something, you guys. If they're redacting things for 60 years to cover up Israel's involvement, there must really be something about Israel, like Israel being involved with the child trafficking, or also, you know, the, whatchamacallit, apparently the assassination on JFK, which James Jesus Angleton was fairly, like, involved in interacting with a, whatchamacallit, Mossad agent for assassination operations in Cuba. I don't know. Like, you could argue that could pull into other things too, especially when it's non-conducive what the president's saying. You feel me? Just saying. So I don't know. Let's know what you guys think if Israel was involved in JFK assassination, and or anybody else. If you think like James Jesus Angleton was involved in it, or the CIA/Majestic 12, let us know if you guys want to learn more about that stuff and my thoughts and all the evidence I have to prove CIA and Majestic 12 linkage into, you know, the JFK assassination. Check out our videos on our previous videos on the JFK files and like the JFK/Epstein file releases. A bunch of quality stuff in those for you guys. Christina, have you been playing Pokemon Unite at all? If you're still in here, question mark. Let us see now. So going to here, and bada bing, bada boom. Well, I guess I can check and see if Lena's on. Oh, by the way, if you guys do want to play any Fortnite with us or anything like that, please let us know. We also are down to play Where Winds Meet if you guys want to do that as well too, since it is Feral Friday or Tribe, any number of Friday, whatever Friday name you want to give it. I mean, it's like I've gone through a couple of different names, but it's Tribe Day Friday essentially. You feel me? Like, but so if you guys want to play any games at all with us, just let us know. All right, Fortnite here, get that started. I was about to lose my shit or be like, what? Tech 90? Thought my Xbox wasn't working. I just unplugged the wrong fucking thing. I sure as shit did. Alright, let us see, you guys. See if this stuff works. Jimmy's like, I gotta sit here and remember how my hookups work because I haven't used things as much as I used to in terms of like a capture card for a minute since I've been playing more PC games. Speaking of which, dude, you guys know what's funny, right? Fucking graphic, or not graphics cards, CPUs, so like one that was made in 2020 is literally the same as one that was made in the last couple of years, like 2 or 3. I find it very, very funny that something is over half a decade old, right? Is, you know, just the same, if not more expensive than a newer one. It's really fucking funny, in all honesty. It really fucking is. Learning the power now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My happiness depends on how I speak. In competition with nobody else but me. I won't stop until I'm who I wanna be. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. I am whatever that I feel that I am. And I'ma let the world know I can be anything I wanna be. I believe in that's just me. How to do better today. I had to find me a way. Had to let go of my past. There's no more going astray. I'm gonna live it up tomorrow and never come. I'm gonna give it mine. I feel like I'm the chosen one. And list. I just gotta say it out loud. Alrighty, let us see. Learning the power of now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My happiness depends on how I speak. In competition with nobody else but me. I won't stop until I'm who I wanna be. Alright. That's just me.
One thing about me is that I'm pretty down to earth, but that don't mean that I don't know my value and what I'm worth. I speak my truth, I clear my chakra in my throat till I am heard. I found my voice, I really like that. I stay true to all my words. I'm aligned, keeping time, yeah, I'm careful with my mind. If it's yours, won't claim mine. Keep it organized inside, yeah. Put a filter on so I can focus on the good things. I found I really like to live this way, but that's just me.
I am blessed. I just gotta say it out loud. I love who I am proud. Learning the power of now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But how are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? What all we do with our wonderful Friday evening today? Your boy went grocery shopping. I sat here and did cold endurance train while I let out the dog today. So basically, I just had shorts on essentially and shoes, and some socks, and then yeah, this is all I had. I don't think I had a stocking cap on me today. But actually, it went a lot better than I thought it was. Although though, whenever the wind kicks in, it's always the wind. The wind is what makes it bad. You're just like, oh yeah, you know, my nips are, you know, nice and hard, fucking poking out because obviously it's cold. I'm shirtless and it's 20 some odd degrees outside, you know, if not colder than that. Pretty sure it's like 20 to 25 degrees outside today during the daytime. But nonetheless though, the wind always gets you, man. It's always the wind chill is like the one thing that makes it a lot colder. I'm telling you guys. If you don't have much wind chill, winter's really not that bad. Like, in all honesty, it's generally just everything that comes with snow that is the issue. Just saying. It's mostly the wind chill. That's what I don't fuck with the most about winter is wind chill. But let's see here. Let's see here. I might be able to do this. I feel like I can definitely do this shit if I just fucking angle it. Your point needs to get more adapters for everything. But alright, that's much better. much better. Just can't hear my music now. We have to switch to Spotify on the Xbox, you guys. Let us see here. Spotify, Panda, Mozilla, Intermission. Let's see here.
Check out the Pando Pet Cafe to play with me.
Pando? What the fuck? I'm very confused. Guess we'll have to do this instead because we gotta add another fucking source, I suppose. Output. Dude, there ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, dog. Very interesting. So apparently I can't add the fucking shit for that. Weird. Weird, you guys. I should be able to add it, but for whatever reason it's not going through. Let's see. Oh, well that makes a hell of a lot more sense. There we go. It's you fine, but it's your boy too quick, too sick. Every shot for first home brick. Too fast, never gassed on a different altitude, spaceship blast. Counting down my time like 3, 2, 1, go. Don't know where it ends, but I promise I'm a grown fucking mind, body, spirit for show. Go, boy too quick, too sick. What is your issue, dude? No. No, you're not going nowhere. Give you a smack, yeah. Smack you upside the head. Smack you upside the head, huh? Where's your ball? Hip hop? Get your ball. Ball. Over here. Come here. Far. Come. Follow my finger. Over there. Far. Follow my finger. Follow this. Follow this. Follow this. It's over there. There you go. Good girl. Good job. Boy, too quick. Too sick. Hey, don't be putting the fucking ball inside the trash can, you fucking retard. We don't need that. We don't need that inside the trash can. No, thank you, ma'am. I don't want to clean the ball of trash. Please, oh jeez. Let's see here if I can do this. Say hello, Farah. You say mahalo, my dude. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Why'd you knock that over for it? Obviously, it wasn't my fault. No, not at all, man. There's no prick. Good girl. That's it. Oh. What up, Pussy Cam? You want to say hi, Luna? Yeah, there you go. Say hi to Z-Travian. All right. Go get it. Go get the ball before it gets in the fucking pile of salt. I'm gonna have to clean off this damn floor, man. Quick, all right. Shh. Too fast, never gas, on to now, 2 spaceship blast. Please let them know I'm ready for the show. Camera on time, like 3, 2, 1, go. Sit, please. Ready? Good girl, good cat. All right, go. Play with you in a little bit, or later tonight. Why does all my shit sound so echoey? All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and go into some games here. Well, by the way, you guys, highly recommend you get elderberry involved in your diet, you feel me? Or something with similar degree. Elderberry is really good for keeping your immune system strong, and it's just all around very good for you in general. Well, they brought Danny fam. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? That's wild. Should fucking Danny Van look a little psychotic, ain't gonna lie. It's crazy I was able to stop my fucking Spotify through my Xbox on my PC with my control pad. I wish you'd let me out of here, motherfucker. Goddamn. We'll see how long this takes, chat. Bro, so I had way too much sugar last night, you guys. Fucking had an upset stomach before bed, and he was like, snacks sound nice. And he was like, yeah, I also just had even more sugar. Ooh, goddamn. That was actually pretty solid. But anyways, no, so basically fucking, whatchamacallit? Found out that the snacks that I got, right? Or like the chocolate snacks that I have. Just got them today. They have like 15 grams of sugar per set. Which is like 2 pieces. God damn, dude, it sounds so muffled. Schwack. It's pretty whack. Now it's time to go find me some stacks. $428. Ooh. It's unfortunate. What the fuck are you? Wait. Oh, there you are. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up. Oh, wait, I will be. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up there, man. I can't see these fuckers at all. God fucking damn, man. The rolling shit is so, like, it's so fucking random, man. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Nani? Pinchy Nani does go. Oh, now my mic fucking works. How ironic. How goes it? We vibing. There's a tree. God damn it, George. It's not fair, I just used mine. Okay, there's 28 people left. Oh, I didn't think you got in. Damn, that was unfortunate. I was gonna drive away and honk more. So, where are we going exactly? You wanna go for, the shooting? You don't wanna go for loot? Okay. Okay. Shooty, shooty, bang, bang it is. Okay. My bad. Well, it's a shame I didn't miss that tree. That is all the loot. Woo! I don't think that's how that works, sir. A little steep of an incline. I know they can do it in anime and stuff like that, but we don't live in that type of reality. Run him over. Kill him. Damn it. Fucking goddamn it, Marty. Two fly. Somebody in front of us. Where the fuck did he go? I got one down. I got Snoop Dogg down. What is that? Iron pump shotgun? trying to decide if I wanted that or the arc lightning instead. People? Oh no, it's just suck much. Can I do it? Can I do it? You're making it hard for me to land on that fucking roof. Oh. No, you're good. That's just a last second turn I couldn't predict. You guys have any sniper ammo you don't want or need at all, let me know. Okie dokies. What golf cart? There's some barrels over here, Lena, if you want to top off on your health, or anybody else wants to up on shields. How are you not dead, Homer? Okay, thank God. I will partake. Shut. There's 6 people up, so it's 2 more people. Oh wait, I'm reading that wrong, I think. Oh, they took fucking jump pick. Alright, I'm gonna try to land on the roof over here if I can. Let's go. Yeah. Not bad. I was going off of pure adrenaline. I won't deny it. So I can't tell what it tastes like soap or not. GG. See ya. You want to play one more, Mr. Dave? Or a few more? If not, no stress. Okay, well, GG's, man. It was fun. I'll talk to you later. Whee! Alright, we'll probably play one or a couple of games of Blitz, and then we'll switch to either Where Wins Mean or I don't know. Need for Speed keeps calling me, you guys. It really fucking does. Need for Speed sounds like fucking ball. I also have to deal with level 5 heat, which I'm not looking forward to dealing with, but Need for Speed sounds like fun. I also need to leave the fucking Discord here so that way I'm not, like, in that anymore. You're a fucking bot, dude. God damn, this fucking shit takes way too damn long. No, 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 no. I don't like this. Alright. I'm gonna have to go do this now. Come on. Definitely could use those bad boys. Fuck. Ooh, damn, I bet they are salty, dude. Game, thank you. What the actual fuck? Unlucky, dude. Thank you, universe. Much love. Alright, well, I guess we can do this, you guys. I don't have to fucking sit here and listen through this. We can listen through the headset. Ooh, good song, good song, good song. Music. Why can't I hear my fucking shit? Alrighty. Jimmy's like, I don't have the shit plugged in. No wonder why.
Can't beat the liquor cold. Some people just gotta have it.
I've been wild since my teenagers, high-speed chases, smoking weed in parking lots of police stations. Couple CDs in my Discman, it was Pocket Nirvana. Skateboard deck was painted with the topless pic of Madonna. Fuck a rule, I'm the same young buckaroo. Beat a dude's ass for a motherfucking Dunkaroo. Fuck school, fuck the president and fuck the world too. Fuck this, fuck them, fuck that, fuck you. I'm a problem, but disturbing the peace. Bourbon bottles and vodka, my Honda swerved through the streets. Middle finger's been waving since I was
middle finger sticking out a Slipknot tee. And if you met me, you either got robbed or bought weed. The mall rat bumming cigarettes at entrance 3. Skipped so much, and when I showed up, teachers called police. Cause I only went to school to sell a beef.
Bro,
I
will
was
you
a
eat
menace
a
in a
dick,
tattoo,
dude?
choking neck,
Jesus
stuffing lip gloss
Christ.
in my pocket,
Bro,
sharking
the
in a
same
stolen
dude from
Lexus.
last game,
Reckless,
you
the
guys.
proof
What
for
the fuck
anything, I
in
did it
hell?
all. If you can find an ask around to tell you who to call, meet me at the mall, tripping on shrooms, ripping off shoes, twisting up dopes. Fuck everyone, I'm never gonna listen to you. 15-year-old me will put a fist through a dude. From group homes to infamy, fuck you.
I had a pack of cigarettes and didn't give a fuck. Bitch, I was bad to the
Don't
bone.
fucking answer me, go.
Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows
Act
up.
like you don't fucking know what
But
the
the
fuck
rims
you
were chrome.
have.
Flat road, just a bunch of assholes trying to see life like the glass half full. Drove a beater that you couldn't roll the windows up. But the rims were chrome.
Oh, by the way, you guys. Homemade oatmeal cream pie, by the way. Let's say a homemade pumpkin oatmeal cream pie. They're not bad though. Man, just a lot of fucking shotguns, dude. No, I don't want the fucking search fire, you fucking goddamn it, you cunts. That's why I don't like you sometimes, Blitz. You fuck my damn shit up, man. You stop fucking arranging my shit like a fucking card, dog. Like, seriously. Bruh, how the fuck are you gonna laser me again, dude? Like, what the actual fuck, dog? Bullshit, dude. Really don't understand how in the fucking hell they're able to do it, dude. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. It's the same fucking bitch again, too. Swear to fucking God, man. God damn, I really don't like the fucking reload time on you at all. Fuck. Let's go. At least I didn't get killed by the same bitch again. I can die a happy man, you guys. I can die a happy man.
All our heroes were the gangsters, homie. Gangster rap raised us. We were out there yelling, fuck the police. Gangster rap made us.
Tell mom I'm sorry, I was smoking pot. 14 bumping M pop. Pouring out a 40 for the homies in the parking lot. Roll the windows down and turn it up. Drinking Hennessy and yelling, don't give a fuck.
All our heroes were the gangsters, homie.
And I swear to God, that's all we knew. Dr. Dre, Nate Dogg, and Snoop. Fell in love with rap before these rappers using auto-tune, then bada boom. Dropped out of school and copped the mic, hopped in the booth. All your favorite rappers got you fucked up taking pills, dog. All my favorite rappers got locked up, but they got killed, dog. All your favorite rappers wearing girl clothes, they fakers. But we gon' be alright, because gangster rap raised us.
All our heroes were the gangsters, homie. Gangster rap raised us. We were out there yelling, fuck the police. Gangster rap made us.
I ain't got that thing on me, but I got them hands though. The vans pull up, the mans jump out like Rambo. He ran though. How can I be scared when I'm Thanos? Leave a lump on him like a camel, get handled. Look, I grew up listening to the hardest bars, getting faded barbershops, arguing about Nas and Pac. 50 Biggie, Wayne and Jay bumping out the trailer park. And I seen the worst parts where you don't go after dark. Like, whoa, I ain't never been afraid, I was trained to go. Look how far I came while you hating on the low. Run him off the stage, get him at his own show. Game ain't been the same since I came through the door. We were
14 listening to gangsters. For these corny little rappers came up. Ain't no warning, better keep your chain tucked. There was a war, ain't nobody playing fake tough.
We were 14 listening
Bruh,
to gangsters.
oh my
For these
god, are
corny
you
little
fucking
rappers
shitting me
came
right now,
up.
dog?
Ain't
Now
no
you wanna
warning, better
disconnect?
keep your chain
Alright.
tucked. There was a war, ain't nobody playing fake tough.
All our heroes were the gangsters,
I swear to
homie.
fucking God, I better
Gangsta
not die.
rap raised us. We were out there yelling, fuck the police. Gangsta rap made us. All our heroes were the gangsters, homie. Gangsta rap raised us.
Here's gunshot inside the fucking game. He's like, thinking it's in the game. Or in the song, I think it's inside the game. I saw a fucking machine of some sort inside the fucking plaza. Meter pistol shot. Oh, fuck this shit, dude. No. Game, god damn it. Bruh, you fucking tweaking there, man. To fucking sit there and shit on me. Play one more. Actually, take back. At this point now, we might as well keep playing until the end of the stream, in all honesty. Because there's only, you know, fucking a whole 14 minutes left before we have to get off. So we do gotta get up, like, go to bed on time so that way we can actually get up and, hopefully fucking see how much damn tires are tomorrow and then go for getting tires at a locally owned tire shop instead of the Walton family Walmart, aka, you know, the family that supports the Clintons, even though that they fucking sit there and, you know, traffic children and or fucking drugs, etc. You name it. Bill Clinton's notorious for like being involved with cocaine trafficking. Look up Kathy O'Brien's story, guys. We do have a video talking about the Clintons and being involved with trafficking in varying degrees, including, you know, children too, by the way. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about that, check out our video talking about the Clintons' involvement with trafficking. He's like, dude, now I might ironically enough be fucking, whatchamacallit. Might be drinking out of the fucking one thing that I was trying to avoid drinking out, which basically was the, I can't fucking tell in all honesty. I have to use paper towel to wash out.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I could talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the GOAT, I am the proof. You can reach every one of your goals. You can be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the one, I'm gonna preach. You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe. They've been saying I'm Illuminati and I'm going to hell. They're desperately searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves. The only way they can make sense of my famous claim I worship Satan and labels of health. I don't have an advantage, it's natural talent. Your ego is damaged, admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell happened? All of a sudden everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic, I should be flattered. Man, I created the genre, they practically jacked it. Acting like they're in the conversation, they ain't nowhere near it, on a different planet. This is not YouTube, this is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef, they want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me, I swore that I wouldn't do disses no more. The last time I battled, the man that I trampled lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair, homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still no team, still just little old me. Still making fun of the whole industry, still rap on my own beats. I'm the only multi-millionaire in my family tree. I keep hearing rumors that my parents rich and that's how I got in the lead. That's a big L-I-E. If you want to know the truth, I guess I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet. Every doctor said that I was depressed. Should be in a coffin or inside a cardboard box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in a basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out. Motorcycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Cops at the door, I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping, I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window, cause we always park in the whip in they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street cause he got addicted to rock.
Like
waiting in line at church, they giving out food.
I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've blown up, they're mad that I've grown up. They missing my old stuff. They say my political music's all sounding the same and the flows suck. I'm never gonna be the old Tom or recapture the magic of old songs. I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut up!
I'm not the guy that you fell in love with back when I was
Oh
young
my
and dumb.
God.
Always
Why are
getting
you
drunk,
like
taking
this,
hella
man?
drugs, living in
Goddamn.
the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels, mold, and hella bugs. That was the old Tom. That was broke Tom. Stop saying you miss who I was.
Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything I want at once. Give me Lamborghinis, give me all my flowers, give you everything I have just to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't stopping nothing. I'ma really go there, I don't give a fuck. I'm the best thing going right now, they can't mess with me. I've been up, I've been down, I climbed out my grave, I'll be great. Way before today, and I'll be great till I decide to walk away.
And I'm the one you have to thank for every independent artist getting Billboard plaques. I showed everybody how to beat the record labels and still I don't get no thanks. Everybody who been hating on me copies every little thing I'm doing. I mean, they dress like me, sign CDs, no one is buying their music. I'm the blueprint for these YouTube kids. Every single little view you get, every time you get an iTunes check, you just imitate what I do best. I'm on Fox News, I'm on Rolling Stone, in the New York Times, on the radio.
Fuck,
Got a
dude.
billion
I'm
views,
stuck
Millie on
with
the
gaming
gram.
with
You
that
still paying to
fucking
be verified,
shotgun,
man.
dude.
I am the reason that Billboard removed all the digital sales charts off their website. I was outperforming label artists and executives pressured them to hit the red light. Universal, Warner Music, Sony, CEOs wanted me dead, but they ain't never gonna really kill me. They just cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me that anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen sound scan numbers. Tell me what you find, man. Who's the biggest I am? They're angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not faking this. I don't need to keep on making hits. Could've retired 3 years ago, basically. Go check my bank account, buddy. I'm crazy rich. I don't need money. I rap because I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs and spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way. Dreamt of this all day. I should have saw graves, but God saves. I got faith. What a loser. I needed boost to maneuver. Bottles of hooch in the cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and recruit and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the rumors and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do it and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it till you make it through it. There ain't no excuses. The rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune and you turn the abuse into your revolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad that I ain't them. Thank God I ain't them. They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands. I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something names. But this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs, before I was living in Beverly Hills, way before I went and sobered up, back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills,
God,
way back when I should have been locked up, overdosed or getting killed. My sister called me from the hospital, said her job's killing her, and that was a fact. She working overtime often, out of options, having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking, told her walk in and to quit and call back. Next thing I know, she's in California and she's working for Hangover Gang. And Daddy always told me I was special and one day I would conquer the music business. And I guess he was right, cause look at my life. I just bought him a new Porsche for Christmas, and Mama worked harder than any woman on earth. Her boss would have never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't white privilege, this ain't trust fund, this ain't good luck, this ain't silver spoon, this is hard work, this is long nights, this is all me, this is what I do, this is palm trees and Ferraris and a calm breeze and a pretty view.
My
if
God,
you don't believe
dude,
I deserve it, then you never lived the life I did and you wouldn't make it through. I came out of a city where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up, and everyone else is still stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed, and they've been saying my video views are all fake, and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like $30 million motherfucking dollars. All you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy. They all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals, and I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league
It's actually
still. All
pretty
your hate
dope.
completes me. I got
So I don't know if you guys know, but like since Tom's a Christian, like he says it in there, like he said he's in God mode and he said they're in beast mode, as in like they have the mark of the beast. Like very interesting metaphor. Whether or not he intentionally meant to do it, like he's right, you know, like I'm not a religious man by any means, but like that's what the mainstream, like the majority of people in mainstream, you know, the government, etc., like all the corrupt motherfuckers, they have the mark of the beast on them. Like they are like evil beings, you feel me? Or they are possessed by evil beings, you know? Like, don't have their souls.
be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me. Homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody's saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube. Well, my song's on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take game and hate on me. Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say. I don't need any more money these days, I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in a coffin, I promise no stopping till I kick the can. Till the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's Hangover Gang. Watch your back, it's a white boy summer. Whole iPhone full of white boy gunners. We all come up from the bottom like the pipes in the gutter. Got the shotgun going bum, 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 bum. Call me white trash, white boy, I kinda like that. If you got a problem, you can come and kiss my white ass. I don't really care what I'm allowed to do. Got a homie that'll kill you for a Mountain Dew. Shoot, you don't wanna get a death threat from a redneck. Put a lead dent in your head.
Let's fucking go.
Cops come, we saw, they ask, we leave. White boys don't talk. You ain't gonna see them coming hunting camo. Bro, Second Amendment, and they got tons of ammo. Got a gut full of liquor, lungs full of tobacco. Kind of crackers that will crack you for some gas for the backhoe. And a homie riding shotgun with a shotgun. When he shot guns, 24 beers, and he's not drunk. Chugging vodka, it's not a problem. Till he wants one, then he locked up. When the cops come, lot of white folks like those white folks that go boom. Bunch of psychos I know might roll on your crew. When you die slow, my bros right home or you lose. It ain't Halloween, we turned into a white ghost too soon, yeah.
God ain't never made no motherfuckers crazy as the white boys. I really don't know. I mean, like, I don't know which one of those bottles had the tiny, tiny bit of fucking soap left over in it. It's hard to tell. All right, but we're going to go on right out here. If you guys aren't already, don't forget to, hit that follow and or subscribe button. And also like us on memes, dark humor, conspiracy facts, and all around good vibes. I just love how I realized that my fucking music's on, or off now. Well, at least you guys can have music at the end, I guess. Alright, let's see here. Who all is online? God ain't never made no motherfuckers crazy as the white boys. We've been known to fight, boys. Problems late at night, boys. Alrighty. Let's see. Go into Twitch here. But yeah, like I said, if you guys aren't, don't forget to hit that follow and subscribe button. Let's link us on memes, dark humor, conspiracy facts, and all around good vibes. Nonetheless, I appreciate you guys very much being here. Thank you. Much love. And then if you aren't already, don't forget to check out our other socials. We do upload to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Anywhere between 4 to 6 times a week. Just depends on the day. Brain. But things such as the conspiracy facts, they don't want you to know complete 1 million fucking % real, raw, and uncensored, particularly over on whatchamacallit. Particularly 1 million fucking % real content over on Rumble, the home of free speech, you guys. But so if you guys want to see that or the dark humor memes, gaming or variety gaming shenanigans, etc., check it out. Quality stuff. If you guys want to see our long form content, all the conspiracy facts, they're not telling you completely 1 million % real, raw, and uncensored, whether it's about big food or big pharma or what's going on currently with the current administration inside the Oval Office or, trafficking rings and stuff like that. Well, they are not covering in the legacy media, by the way, or the mainstream. They're not covering all the things that we are covering. Just saying. So if you guys want to learn about all that stuff and the truth about it completely, unbiased as well, too, check out our stuff. It's quality content. Like I said, if you want to see the stuff uncensored, check out Rumble, and then if not, we have CensorTube if you don't really care too much about it. But you guys will miss out on more because they do censor our content, for one. They've blacklisted it, and then they also fucking sit here and, do it in general with people that expose the system, right? Or, talk about the things they don't want you guys to know about, whether it's COVID, vaccine injuries, you feel me, which that happens with any vaccine, right? There's always going to be select few people, regardless of your stance, that are going to get injured by vaccines. It's unavoidable, right? This could be for various reasons, whether it's an allergic reaction or, something faulty in the vaccine itself, which, oh man, I said it. You can't say that today, right? But that's the thing, you guys. It does happen still, regardless. And people have been censored. My content's been censored. Even just for discussing or, showing somebody in Parliament talking about it. For those of you guys don't wear, all this stuff was planned, though. Just saying. It was planned. Look at Event 201. They did it right before COVID, you guys. Just saying. It was all about a foot and mouth-based disease. A SARS-like disease. And they were preparing for pandemics like that right before it happened. Just saying, look at the Netflix Explained documentary with Bill Gates talking about shit. It shows you guys how ironic it was that literally a month or two before it came to the US, they were sitting there talking about it, or a couple of months beforehand. Just saying. But believe whatever you guys want on that, regardless. So people can get injured from vaccines, obviously, but they don't let you talk about this stuff because, well, a lot of these companies, they're embedded with the vaccine makers and the pharmaceutical companies, etc. So if you guys want to learn more about this stuff, 1 million fucking % real, raw, and uncensored, check it out. We're okay with vaccines. We just want to be, safe and effective. We want to go through proper trials, 5 to 10 years like they were before, at least bare minimum. Now they're approved first time around with no real testing, by the way, just so you guys are in. The FDA is over 52% funded by those it's supposed to regulate. So there's a bit of a conflict of interest there, don't you think? it's hard to imagine the corruption wouldn't, you know, thrive in that environment, considering they're taking money from the people that they regulate. Just saying. But so check it out, quality stuff. And then if you guys want to learn how to survive independently, shit corrupt systems, then check out our censored or our survival sensor tube, where we talk about things such as how to make bows, slingshots, sharp filters, bug out bags, how to store your food, how to forage for your food, etc. Good stuff to help you, you know, learn how to survive and eventually thrive once you get good enough on your own without the system. Because at the end of the day, all we need is within us, right, you guys? But so if you guys want to learn about that or how to keep your sharpest tool in your survival arsenal honed and sharp as shit, right? Your mind, calm, cool, and collected. Check it out. We do have quick breathing techniques and short, small meditations you guys can do and stuff like that to help enable that so you are ready to go in survival situations, you know. And calm, cool, and collected so you can make the most rational and best responses and decisions possible, because you don't want to react to things. Reactions lead to mistakes, accidents, and like generally things most people end up regretting or like that don't go so well, you know, versus calmly responding, you make the like cognitive conscious decisions that are often like the best, you know, for you and your situation, you know. So yeah, check it out. It's quality stuff. Highly would recommend it. Not really showing inside the freaking screen here because for some reason my chat's miraculously disabled now. Don't know why, but nonetheless though, it's it's ZN survival tips. So if you guys want to check that out, it's good stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna rate out here, my dudes. We shall see here. We are going to raid. Whatchamacallit? Miss Mama Twisted. She is playing some Arc Raiders today. She's a fellow content creator, so if you guys would be so kind to stick around and raid out with us, I greatly appreciate you more than I already do. But feel free to check her out. And then you guys, we do have a ConspiracyFACTS TikTok if you guys want to check it out. It's the same name as on here. But yeah, so check it out. It's quality stuff. They made him the fucking night guard. That's funny. Let's see here. So, but yeah, Mama Twisted loves channel with new viewers and stuff like that. She's also not against playing games with people. All you have to do is just ask her, by the way. But she doesn't put up nobody's bullshit, and she keeps it 1,000,000% real with you, so always fuck with that. And she's a fellow, you know, variety streamer. By the way, if you guys ever do have any ideas for people we can raid inside the variety gaming community or the dark humor loving community or the conspiracy facts as well too, let us know. I'd love to raid those, especially, you know, smaller people and stuff like that. But either way though, my dudes, until next time, please don't forget to live long and prosper, take care and peace, keep it 1,000,005% real. And then, you know, spam the shit out of this emo, the fuck the system, lets people know where you guys stand and that, like, you don't give two shits what the system says. You're an independent thinker and where you stand on things in the world. You feel me? Good moral people, generally. So, either way, though, dudes, until next time, as usual, fuck the system, and I'll see you guys on the flip flop. Don't forget to vibe and thrive as well, too, my dudes. All right. Rumble and CensorTube. I'll see you guys on the fly. Don't forget to vibe and thrive, my dudes.